Welcome to Point Blank, brought to you by Fitz Roofing. I'm Brandon Stranger, Sports Map Houston. I'm joined by Joel Blank, ESPN 97.5, 92.5. If you haven't done it yet, hit subscribe. Really do appreciate it. Joel, as we wait with bated breath to see if the Rockets get to keep their first-round draft pick, we continue to look ahead to see what that rebuild looks like for Houston. And you and I have had several of these conversations. You know, how long will it take to realistically see the Rockets be competitive again? And one of the hard realities of that timeline would seem to indicate that by the time the Rockets are ready to compete, their best player, pride of Rafael Stone's tenure as GM, Christian Wood, his contract will be expired, if not long expired, when they're ready to compete. So Wood has 2 more years left on a very team-friendly deal. And as much as we'd hate to see Wood leave before realizing his full potential, shouldn't the Rockets flip him in theory?
I think they should consider it, Brandon, and I think the bigger thing is what's come out of Christian Wood's mouth, which is he believes that in his next contract, he should be a max player. If you're the Houston Rockets or any other team in this league and you are forced to or feel like or settle for Christian Wood being one of your franchise players, you're basically accepting the fact that you are middle of the road at best to mediocre at worst in terms of where you sit on the NBA hierarchy. Because of the fact that we look at the best players in this league, the true max players in this league, Anthony Davis, LeBron James on the Lakers, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George on the Clippers. Those are franchise-changing players that make meaningful, impactful performances on a nightly basis. Christian Wood has been good. But if he is your max player, then you are not in a position to win championships and chase to be a true competitive team for a championship. And that's not something the Rockets want to hear. And I don't think that's something that they should be forced to deal with.
One team that is a championship contender is the team over at Fitz Roofing. Tell us about them.
We love Fitz Roof, and they're dedicated to the people of Houston and surrounding areas, and they take care of you in so many different ways. From full roofing for your business or your home, to yard fence replacement, to home repairs around your attic and your house. They do it all, and the best part is they do it starting with a free no-obligation estimate. All you got to do is call them, 832-521-3001. They come to you and tell you what they can do. It's Fitz Roofing, making a difference, one home at a time.
Westbrook demanded a trade. Harden demanded a trade. Wall hasn't openly requested one, but he's given that impression. No one wants to play on a bad team, especially a guy that's entering his prime. Doesn't it make sense to trade Wood before he starts wanting a trade so you don't lose that leverage in the way that you lost leverage with the aforementioned deals?
It does, Brandon, but at the same time, he's very affordable, and you also have to have a market so that what you get in return is equal to, or if not better than, what you're giving up in Christian Wood. So I think that it behooves the team right now to kind of wait, lay back a little bit, make sure that Christian Wood wasn't a one-hit wonder, that he has another good start to a season. People are going to then generate more interest in Christian Wood. He also has to stay healthy because that ankle injury, once he had it, it lingered. He injured it again, and it became a problem, and we know that injuries are something that across sports can really hinder you in getting the kind of deal that you're looking for. So therefore, the Rockets aren't in any hurry, and they shouldn't be because they have him for 2 more years. But next season, if they are looking to trade him, would be the season. If he gets off to a hot start, if there's rumors that he should be an all-star because of the way he's playing, that's when they should start looking to flip him, because by the time the Rockets are good, it's going to be past your prime time for Christian Wood. So I think that for both parties, it would be in their best interest to explore possible trades next season.
I'm going to put you on the spot. What are some teams that would be looking for a Christian Wood?
I mean, I think there are teams that are looking for a stretch four, teams that are trying to make the transition to more of today's NBA with big men that can shoot, not necessarily wide-bodied guys that are low-post defenders, but guys can block some shots, get some rebounds, but it would be more offensively. The Atlanta Hawks look like a team that are young, that alongside of Clint Capella could use a guy that can go out to the three-point line and knock down some shots, that offensively is going to get you the points Capella can't get you, and maybe he defers defensively to where Capella gets more rebounds, block shots, guards the big men on the other team, and they can be a tandem that work off of each other. I think that's a kind of team that would look for a Christian Wood. Other than that, I mean, it's kind of just teams on the cusp looking to add a role player because, again, I tell you this all the time. If you're looking for a team that's chasing a championship, Christian Wood's not going to be one of your 2, maybe 3 best players. If you're looking for a team that is desperate to try and get better and at least appease a fan base, then you're looking for Christian Wood to move up that totem pole and be one of your go-to guys.